Good day, brothers and sisters. My name is Ayana Dalangin, and welcome to Pathways of Hope. Today's gospel is taken from John 6:30 to 35. And we read of Jesus talking about the bread of life, through which we would never hunger nor thirst. This bread, which is the life to the world. And we know bread is a mixture of flour and water and other ingredients baked, and it's like one of the common food for daily sustenance for Jewish people or other cultures even up to now. For Filipinos, we know that this would be rice. I fondly remember when I went to Portugal in 2023 for the World Youth Day, and when people of the same countries would meet and they would know because of the flags they would carry. They would have, some countries would have a chant to sing together, and that would be very nice to hear. But then we would meet with other Filipinos, and one guy shouted, "Kaya niyo pa ba walang kanin? Or can you still bear it without having rice?" We all relate to that because we need the rice. The Filipinos love rice 3 times a day. It's baffling for other cultures. And it could be rice, could be bread, it could be other food choices for other people and other cultures. But we all agree that we need food in order to survive. And now, again, we read of Jesus talking about himself being the bread of life. And again, the question we want to ask ourselves is, do we believe this? I think that's easy, fairly easy to answer. In fact, the mere fact that you are watching this means that you want to partake of him. But I guess the harder question to ponder is that if we believe this was true, how are we partaking of him? When we wake up, do we immediately partake of the entertainment and the dopamine rush brought about social media? When we feel sad, who or where do we turn to for comfort and consolation? Do we make a considerable effort in our week to make space for prayer and worship? For Catholics, are we availing the sacraments, especially of the Eucharist? Blessed Carlo Acutis, who's about to be canonized as saint, said, "If only people knew what happens in the Eucharist, the church would be filled, it would be impossible to enter." Friends, today we ask for the grace to understand how Jesus is truly the bread of life. But more so, we ask for the grace to live it out in action and to really make an effort to partake of him. Him who is the bread of life, without which our souls would cease to live. With him, we will never hunger or never thirst. Maybe you've been inspired by this short reflection. I challenge you. Why don't you share it to a friend? And maybe that's one less soul-hungry person when they hear the word. God bless.